articulate, to excite or stimulate someone in a pleasurable way. Stories about rockstar romance seems always to titillate no matter how old the listeners. Tome. A thick, a heavy book on a serious subject, a scholarly book on an academic subject. Aren't you lucky you're reading a short book on words as a tome on the history of the English language? Tort. In legal terms, a wrongful act of which damage can be sought by an injured party, not to be confused with tort, a rich cake of many layers and sandwiched together with cream filling. Law student finds class on tort the most interesting and ultimately, when they practice law, the most practical. Totalitarian. Centralized in terms of official government power describes a form of government in which control is concentrated in the hands of one rule or party, with no opposition permitted. Adolf Hitler and Joseph Stalin both led totalitarian regimes, even though they came from the opposite ends of the political spectrum. The totalitarian state of Soviet Union ultimately fell decades after it was founded. Produce. To lie and create false impressions in order to make something or someone seem shameful or bad. It's easy to deduce when one does the treatise, but just listen to the mean things being said. Angry over one thing to another, Paige introduced her sister so frequently that her parents had to intervene. Trajectory. The path of projectile makes in space under the action of force including thrust, wind or gravity. The course of flying subject after takes off. The trajectory of all flight was being monitored and guided by air traffic controls. Tranquil, calm, quiet, free of disturbance and commotion. Unagitated, with no signs of anxiety or agitation. After years of looking for the best vacation location, the bird found their lake home to be the most tranquil place. Transfiguration, a dramatic change in appearance, especially one that glorifies or exalts someone. The popular makeover shows bring about physical, emotional transfigurations for their participants. Transfix, to make someone temporarily unable to move, to hold motionless, to pierce someone or something through with a weapon or sharp object. The deer stood transfixed, paralyzed by the headlights of the car. Transgress, to cross the line or do something wrong, often disobeying in a command, guideline, moral code or law. To go beyond a limit, usually in a bad way. David transgressed by crossing the Peterson yard to play ball. Репетитор по скайпу, Smart Teacher 197.